Hey besties, welcome in. I am Sabrina. For those of you who've not met me just yet, it's a fine time to get to know me. It is the end of the year and it is time to do our final TBR of the year. It's December. Okay, listen, don't tell anybody. Technically it's November when I'm filming this, but it's okay. When you're watching this, it's December. So I tried not to make a TBR in November, and then the readathon gods had other plans for me. So I made one, and I did the thing. I stuck to it. There are some books that I perchance have not gotten to yet, and I don't think I'm gonna get to them. It's like Thanksgiving week, and this is basically it for November. So I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get to these books. And so I'm just gonna throw them on the December TBR, but with the caveat that like they may or may not happen, right? So those books are The Great Gatsby. So this was actually for a secret prompt for Herkyed and for one of the prompts for Clear Your Shit. Now I do have the rest of December to finish Clear Your Shit. So I really do want to get to this one for that reason. So there's that. So that's going to be the first one that's going to be on our TBR. And then I also have two books from the library. There's American Spy, and this one was a book club choice for the work book club. I tried listening to the audiobook with my boss on a road trip last week. We were like, and I think one of my coworkers was like, But I have it from the library. I'm gonna see if it makes a difference reading it versus listening to the audio, but I make no promises about actually getting to or through this book. The second library checkout that I have that I actually do really want to read is Tonight I Bleed. I read the first book in this series a couple months and months ago, and I just have not gotten around to it. But when I was at the library, I think it was when I was picking up American Spy, I saw that they had this one, like it was right there. I didn't have to go like hunting, searching for it. And I was like, check this out because I want to read the rest of this book. So, or the rest of this series. So, yeah, Tonight I Bleed by Catherine J. Adams. I am hoping to get to this. There's nobody else in line at the library waiting for this book. So if I don't get to it, by the end of December when it's due, I'm going to renew it and try to get to it in I'm going to renew it and I will get to it in January because I do really want to read this, but you know, it's the end of the year. Things get a little crazy. So there's that. We've already got 3 books on the TBR and it's been like 2 seconds. So beyond that, I do want to pick just like one of the Herkyed prompts, even though I'm pretty sure I did not get to the books I was supposed to read for the Herkyed prompts for this. Yeah, I don't think I did those, but let's just pick one anyway. And if I don't get to it, this plus the November one that I picked will be my first priority come January. All right, so what do we got here? Okay, this one is a mini review recommendation, like one of Q's reviews, and it's the mini one. And I just had to go check my chart because I had a book planned for this, and it is finally When the Tide Held the Moon by Vanessa Vita Kelly. So I finally am going to read this one because I have to, because the TBR prompt said so. So yay. Okay, so I'm glad that I got this one because I'm like highly incentivized to read this one because I've been dying to get to this and I've just had so many other things ahead of it. Okay, so we're gonna read this. It's gonna count for Q's mini reviews for Herkyed. All right. So many books to read in December already. I will say that I should be able to read a good number of books in December because I have a good amount of time off of work. Love that for me. So we'll see how much I actually get through, but I am planning on just having a lot of time, a lot of downtime to do nothing but read and get my head in the right space for the new year. Okay, so let's move on. I have one other book that is gonna be in the random books category, and that is gonna be for my personal book club, Tacos, Tequila, and Tomes. And we are reading August Lane. This is going to be our January meeting book that we discuss, or maybe not discuss, it depends. I think instead of doing tacos and tequila, we're having soup and like, I don't know what goes with soup, vodka, but We're having soup, and a book club is hitting the road. We're going to Virginia for this meeting. So it's going to be exciting. I need to read this because we're meeting on like January 3rd or 4th or something. So I have to read it in December. I don't have any other choice. And I'm excited about reading that one. Now, before I get to my like exclusively holiday themed books that I'm planning to read, I will say that I still need a December new release book. I have not found a book that's coming out in the month of December that I want to read, except for An Arcane Inheritance, but I'm pretty sure that comes out on like December 30th, and that does not give her enough time to read that book. I want to make sure that I finish it in December. Now, the rules of Herkyed say that you have like 60 days to read it from the day that it's released, so it would still count. But for me, I just, I have like an internal itch about not finishing it in December. So, but if I can't find any other book that I absolutely want to read that is coming out in the month of December, I will pick up An Arcane Inheritance, and that'll just have to be it. Now, I do have a stack of holiday themed books that I really, really, really want to read. And I am planning on doing a holiday themed reading vlog to go up during Christmas time. And so maybe I'll air that on like Christmas Day. So you can just have like cozy content, so you can lay on the couch with your new books and we can like read together. You know, it'll be like body doubling, but for like reading our books. Ooh, that sounds like a note to self. Hey, editor self, make sure that you do a reading vlog and you edit it and you post it on Christmas Day. Okay. All right. That's what we're going to do. So for said reading vlog, I've got 4 options that I really want to read. Now I'm going to go in the order of probably the least exciting to the most exciting, just based on popularity. And the first book that I picked up is called Murder at Holly House. Don't know anything about it, but it is, historical fiction. So A Village of Secrets, a mystery that can't be solved, a Christmas to remember. So Yorkshire, 1952, Christmas is fast approaching when a dead stranger is found lodged up the chimney of Holly House. Who doesn't need a Christmas murder mystery? So that is one of the books that I could potentially read, or maybe I will read. Maybe I'll just read all of them in that vlog. So that's one of the books for a Christmas reading vlog, okay? The second option I have is Last Christmas in Paris. And so this is another historical fiction. It's Christmas time in Paris. And this is in 1914. So you guys can see where this is headed. It has a double author. I didn't realize that. Anyway, World War I. You know I love my historical fiction. It's Christmas time. We're in Paris. It sounds cozy, romantic, even though it is war. Let's see. Christmas time in Paris. Thomas Harding travels to the City of Lights, a packet of cherished letters in hand. Letters that tell the story of love, loss, and friendship and family, and the innocent hopes of a generation devastated by war. So it sounds like I'm going to cry. And who doesn't need a good cry in December with the cold rolling in and all of that coziness on the couch, right? Like, I think this would be a really good option. Then I've got 2 books that got sprayed edges on them, and I'm sure you've heard of them. So if you hear background noise, no you didn't. It's Christmas decorating going on downstairs without me, and it's very loud, and I don't know what to do about it because we're filming the video, so we're just gonna keep pushing through. Okay, so the first of those books is Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal, and that is by Megan Quinn. We've got the sprayed edges. Are those the little like popcorn and cranberry garlands that you put on the... Yeah, that's what that is. I was trying to figure out what those were. It looked like it was like flowers at first, but that's what that is. So this book, I had a summer book by her. I don't remember. Yikes. I didn't actually end up reading it. It's Till Summer Do Us Part. And she's filthy, okay? That's the point of this book. There's some filthy artwork in here, and that's why I bought it, because I was like, oh, that's funny. But then, like so many things, I didn't get around to reading it. So anyway, I went ahead and I got her Christmas book because she's funny on Instagram, and I'm like, why not support that, right? So I got this, and then I also picked up everybody's can't stop talking about it, BK Borison's Christmas Spirits. Or nope, not Christmas Spirit, Good Spirits. And so this is a Christmas ghost story. He's the ghost of Christmas past. She's not exactly Scrooge. So a little spooky Christmas story, why the heck not? So I've got those options also with some beautiful sprayed edges, right? So those are those options for the reading vlog. I also have one more thing that I want to show you and then I'll let you go. So that is Heart for Christmas. Now this book is a Christmas advent calendar. And so, so each chapter in here, like this one, December 1, each chapter in here, you open it and then you read that chapter on that day. So it goes all the way through. It's actually really hard to operate this book, but it goes all the way through December 24th. So Christmas Advent book, I will be reading this one and I think I'm going to document this on Instagram, but I'm going to read a chapter a day. And I'm buddy reading this with one of my Instagram buddies who I met at the bookstore and we became fast friends and we decided we would buddy read this book together. So that's going to be happening. It's an Advent romance and this one is, we're in the foothills of Mont Blanc in the Alps, spending Christmas at this girl's father's chalet for the first time in 3 years. And we have a love story that develops while we're out on the mountain, I'm gonna guess. So those are my December picks. I would hold the stack up for you, but it is gigantic and I don't think that I can. So that is short and sweet, but it is what it is. Let me know what you guys are gonna read in the month of December. If you're just gonna vibe read, mood read, or if you have a stacked list, you have things that you are like, I absolutely have to get these finished before the end of the year. Let me know what those books are because I'm super curious. And since you made it this far, I'll say thanks for coming along with me. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I will see you guys in the very next video, of which there will be so many to choose from in the month of December.